Hey legends, and welcome to our channel. We are Matt, Sarah, and Zeppelin. And for the past 7 years, we've been living the dream, exploring every nook and cranny of Australia in our Willow Boab Caravan and cruising in Fuzz, our Fuso Canter. In this series, we're taking you along the stunning West Coast to answer the burning question, is West really best? Let the adventure begin. Welcome back to another episode. Last time, we wrapped up our epic Nullarbor trip by exploring the old air highway with our good mates from Lost in the Right Direction. In this episode, we're diving into the beautiful town of Esperance, but not without a few setbacks. After a long day of travel, we pulled up to a charming little free camp just south of Norseman for our first night, but despite the urge to relax, the boys had some work to do.
Oh, wow, show that.
Look at that. Goopy. It's like fibre. Look at this.
Hang on, Silv.
It's all this fibre shit.
Okay.
What the hell is that?
Hey.
I feel it.
During our trip across the Nullarbor, we noticed that the AAV sub-tank wasn't quite keeping up, and the fuel wasn't transferring very quickly to the main tank. Initially, we thought the issue might be with the pump not being strong enough. However, what we discovered turned out to be a little more costly.
Whoa!
After replacing the pump, 3 fuel filters, and blowing the lines out, we discovered the real culprit, a bunch of swarf stuck in the tank. We did learn that it's nearly impossible to remove all the swarf during the installation process, as it clings stubbornly to the tank's interior. While this was a frustrating revelation, at least we finally understood the root of our problem. With the tank cleaned out as best as possible and the new pump in place, we were ready to continue our adventure towards Esperance the next day. So what's happening?
Well, we found this shit in the fuel.
Fibrous silicon crap.
Oh no, it's like hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you reckon it could be like when they've drilled or something maybe? No.
They shouldn't have had to.
Anyway, it's now pumping like crazy. It's never pumped like that.
Wow, hopefully.
Hopefully we fix it, but even if it's not fixed, John knows how to fix it.
And you're both absolutely covered.
You got diesel, like
Covered
Yeah.
in diesel.
Yeah.
Good job, boys.
Good job.
Okay, another day. So I am pumped today. We are heading to Membinup Beach. We just had a couple of nights at the showground.
Showground where, Sarah?
The showgrounds in Esperance. So the showgrounds are not too bad. There is no dump point on site, so just something to note. And it is quite pricey. It was like $40 a couple, and then extra people are charged at $10. And then there is no facilities, no power. There is water that you can fill up though.
Toilet showers and a can kitchen.
Yeah, but you know. So it wasn't too bad. All the caravan parks are chockers. And same with your places like Lucky Bay and Cape LeGrand. So we are not the kind of people that can book 6 months in advance. We don't know what we're going to be doing. So we thought, look, there's plenty of free beaches, free beach camps, so we're going to head out here and take a look. The weather's meant to be pretty crappy the next couple of days, but after that it should be sunny skies.
Yep, weather is terrible, and we made the mistake of parking under a tree, so our solar's not the greatest at the moment, but we're going to drive, we'll be right, we've got plenty of power. But Esperance is, we're going to do some more exploring around Esperance when we go back through, but it's a nice little town. People there were excellent. We still looking for a boat. And the guys at the boat shop, they ended up with like all through, and the mechanics asking if they know anyone, ringing people to see if there was boats for sale. Yeah, excellent. They were getting nothing out of it, so they were great guys. Moby Marine, if anyone's looking.
Yeah, so that's been us for the past little bit. Spent a few weeks in Esperance, probably, as Matt said, just beach hopping. But yeah, if you're planning a journey over west, if you can, definitely book in advance if you want to see all those national park, Lucky Bay, all the gorgeous places. Yeah, otherwise you won't get in.
I think if you're on a time schedule and doing a lap, you probably need to be booking. Like people did say about WA needing to book. We thought it was more the west coast. We're here and everything is chopping, like every caravan park, everything. They were talking to a few people and they said that since October last year, we're now in March. Since October last year, Cape Legrand and all that have been booked out. So if you're planning a lap where you're on a time schedule, definitely plan WA. We're not really on a lap, so
Yeah.
if we don't get it, we don't get it.
Yeah, let us catch it next time. But yeah, there is plenty of free campgrounds as well. So that'll be us, I reckon. Okay, so heading down to Membinup Beach. We've just pulled over to let the tyres down. So both the boys are letting it down. So far, the road doesn't look too corrugated, but there has been a few comments that it can be quite rocky. So better safe than sorry, plus we're going on to sand. So, all right, Matt, what's going on?
Let the tyres down.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's a good chat.
Oh,
So what PSI are you going to let him down to?
45 on the front, 50 on the back. Caravan will be 45.
And does this take very long?
Will it take long to let these down? No. Will with this. The deflators are better, but we're not going down that road.
Membinup Beach is about an hour and a half east of Esperance, and it's an awesome free camp with options for both beach and dune camping. The dune spots were all taken when we were there, so despite the bad weather heading our way, we ventured onto the beach. Alright, so we've camped on this beautiful beach. I opened the van and we have
glass everywhere.
The microwave plate somehow. So somehow the door of the microwave must have come open and yeah, got a bit of a clean up to do before we get set up.
Yep. Might take a while.
It might take a while.
Right, so we're having a debate at the moment whether Big John's got something on or it's just seaweed.
Don't know.
He's been fighting it for a while.
It runs for a bit, not today.
It want to be something decent, otherwise we're not going to give you much credit. walking back with his tongue between his legs.
Everything broke off.
Oh, was that about 15-20 minutes? Wait. Yeah, so we're Membinup Beach. I think we're going to get out of here. The water, if you have a look, van, is not far from coming up. It's rising. We've got a storm coming in, and yeah, we just come back on the beach from being out, and it's right up. So we're hooking up, getting ready. When the tide goes out a bit, we'll probably scoot off along the beach. It's the creek behind us has broke and it's starting to come in now. A couple of minutes ago that was just a few inches wide, so it's breaking away real quick. You watch this bitch going, getting wider and wider. All right, so we probably need to get out of here. Yeah, we'll see how it goes and find somewhere else. I mean, we could stay here and probably ride it out, but there's a big storm coming. The Nullabore's been closed from flooding, so we're probably thinking that it might be a good idea to not get stuck here on the beach, because it is coming up. Next high tide is another 250 higher than what this one is. And I'll just give you a bit of an indication of how far it's come up. Now it's come up to here. It's running in. The van's just there. The creek's filling up behind us. Now we were down over the edge here fishing yesterday. The tide was out a fair way, so it's looking pretty ominous. But yeah, along the beach up here, up there where there's them other vans, we just come back along there, and there were some pretty high spots up towards the vans, and be a little bit difficult to get through with the sloppy stuff. So it's our first, second, third stop in WA. We don't want to get stuck on our first thing, so stay tuned, guys. There's plenty more beaches to see around here.
Alrighty guys, so we made the call, and it's funny because we started packing up and it looks as though it's clearing a bit, but yeah, it wasn't so much the weather as it was the tides.
Oh, look how high the tides come up.
Yeah, so it was probably how many meters from us here?
10 meters from us, but the beach is flat.
Yeah, so probably 8 to 10 meters from us, and it's meant to rise. So, and we were pretty high up on the beach, like we said. We'll show you some of the other vans when we come past. Yeah, so you know, we weren't in the best spot to get out if we had to. But on the positive side of things, we're gonna head to Petroni Olive Farm. Now it's not listed on Wiki or Hip Camps, but it is $10 a night to stay, and it's probably how far from Esperance?
Oh, it's only about 15 minutes from Esperance.
Yeah.
We got a fair bit, probably an hour and a half to go back to it, but it's supposedly a good spot. Thanks Steve and Denise Cannon for putting us onto it. Yeah, so we're going to check it out.
It's the cheapest place you're going to get anywhere near Esperance. Like Esperance, the showgrounds are $40 a night. So yeah, $10 a night sounds pretty good to me, especially when you're on the road full time and you're on a budget.
Oh, what budget?
Yeah, well,
Budget gets blown every week.
yeah, we'll actually start sharing our budget with you guys as well. Well, not that we have a budget as such, but just our expenses, yeah, what it costs us to live, I guess, each week.
It's been expensive, like coming across the Nullarbor and that, obviously lots of kilometres and, you know, a day and all that.
Well, we also did it in like 8 days. Lucky we did it when we did it because it's actually currently closed.
Yeah, flooded. So that was another reason why there is a storm front coming through, and that'll push the swell up and that as well. So just thought that we played a bit safe. We don't need to bury our home in the ocean just yet. We still like our van and our truck. Old Fuzz has been doing amazing so far.
Definitely, yeah, and loving having the Starlink on the roof.
No setup and pack down.
Yeah,
it's just ready to go as soon as we pull up.
Yeah, the Starlink on the roof's working incredibly. We've had no drop in speeds. Yeah, works perfectly. So definitely check out that video as well if you're looking for an option to convert your Starlink. Here's some of these other vans, and you can see just how close it's coming up, and that's not even the highest tide point.
The tide's going out now.
Yeah, the tide's actually going out now, so you can see where it's come right up here to Tidal, and we've got a van just here.
Running wild, nothing to lose.
Alright, so what are we going to do? Air up and bail out?
Put some air in these tyres now till we get out onto the tar, and then we'll have to put some more air in them. They're down pretty low at the moment, we've got a lot of weight on. So we're still pretty full of water. That 530 litres, well, 550 litres of water on board. Alright, we did air up. I ended up just using the normal way. The kingsing wasn't working properly, I couldn't figure it out, but we'll have a fiddle with that and try and sort that out. Anyway, we're on the move. John's up, we're up. Weather's clearing.
It's always the way, like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Good to go, John.
Yeah, I mean, I bet you tomorrow it's beautiful down there.
But the tides will still be up.
Oh, so you say. So you say. I mean, who knows, right? I'd love to be a weather person and just get paid to be like crappy at your job, hey?
Oh, the tides is one thing that the weatherman can get right, because that's the thing. But I tell you, I want a job as a weatherman so I can fail at my job every day.
Exactly.
And get paid really good money.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, let's do it. Freaking Matt, we got, what, a minute up the road, and he jumps on the blower and he's like, oh, did you unlock your hubs? And he's like, yeah. John's like, yeah, of course. Yeah, we didn't. So, far out, mate. Like, we've been travelling for 7 years. You still can't get it right, Matt.
What's that?
We've been travelling for like 7 years.
It's the first thing I've had to lock the hubs in. Everything else was automatic locking. Anyway, very good.
Oh my god. Thanks for watching this video. Join us next time as we explore the best of Esperance and all the beaches, and someone gets stuck. Be sure to check in to find out who. Don't forget to like and subscribe.